of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but begin the drive with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Clay. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
They're going to the air on the first play. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half. They'll talk strategy here. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Oklahoma. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Third down now. He keeps it himself. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop.
Usually when a quarterback's sneak, the worst thing that can happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
There we go. They got to go for it. 4th and inches in the road territory. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down trot. Can they get something going here? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
Here's the 2nd down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Clay. Touchdown, Sooners. This quarterback on fire today. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time they gambled and launched, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards, be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been... all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long on the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. He'll take a deep shot. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Could have been his 2nd pick today.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Moves out of the pocket. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. Touchdown, Sooners. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. We're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The back's got it again. Fighting off the defender. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. As with the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The Sooners offense is back out on the field. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race.
Give that defender a lot of credit. He just made a touchdown-saving tackle. But already this close to the end zone, I think it's just going to prolong the inevitable.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Press coverage now from the secondary. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. Take a timeout while they check him out. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Direction. Here we go. Ready to go.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
But you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Michigan offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Bringing pressure.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long at the 17. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Powering through the defender. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
3rd down after that running play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Sooners will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind their line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he warms out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run it down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt.
Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh, he makes the catch. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already has thrown 1 pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that one is straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The kick is a squib kick. Taking it into the up man. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep in the right side. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Going after, not right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
24, Michigan, 21.
And the Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting.
Here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're first and goal.
They finally corral him at the 1. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This is called having confidence in an offense and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further.
Interesting call here by this offense on the 2-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Bush. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the 1st down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
Kick it away here. This will be down across midfield at about the 45. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Physical run earns the 1st down. Wolverines come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his
deep shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looking for a receiver. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
And the Wolverines keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Brown. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Breaks into the open. At midfield. Past the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down, they're going to throw the football. And the defense finally will get him down, and that sack will end the third period. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Ball carrier tackled there. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bush. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Second down, we're going to throw it. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Could take it all the way.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, you talking about having a day? This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
The offense now operating in empty. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback.